day, and you know that you will achieve that kind of massive goal. Sometimes, you kind of miss them, and you talk about failures. Well, I see myself, I have had 3 major defining failures, like epic failures. And my first epic failure wasn't my fault, but I went to the World Championships in my age group, long triathlon world distance championships in 2000 in Nice. I trained incredibly hard and sacrificed. You know how much you have to sacrifice. You train 2 or 3 hours every single day, or 4 hours every single day, and you forego the things that you could comfortably do in 3 or 4 hours, probably less meaningful things. And I got there and I was really sick. So 3 days before, I came down with a flu, and, I was there. So I just went, you know what, I got to do it. But I was really sick, couldn't take any drugs. And I nearly realized my first fear, which was drowning. And I definitely realized my second fear, which was failure. So 100 meters into the swim with 2,000 competitors, I had to be rescued by lifesavers in a little rescue boat. And the indignity of being brought back to this pebble beach with thousands of people watching, and they're probably going, oh, look at that loser. But in the moment, that was the first time I recognized that in failure and defeat, you learn more about yourself than when you win or success or anything else. And it has a meaning. And so for me, the thing that powered me for so many years was redemption. And redemption is how you get payback on your failure. I mean, firstly, you've got to learn. So what did I learn? There was nothing I could do. It was just sick. So that one was really about, how do I pay this back? So I went back to all I wanted to do was, I felt sick, just go back to the apartment. But I sat by the side of my bike in the transition and waited for everyone to come back and watch them come back. They all took off on the bike. So I went away for a while. And then I came back to watch people come back on their bike and finish, so that I could absorb the emotion of, that particular event. And then I went and sat at a restaurant, and I watched people run. It was a 30-kilometer run after a 120K ride in the Alps, and I watched them run. And I watched them achieve their goals and their dreams. And then I watched people wander around that night with their World Championship finishers medals on. And it hurt like hell. But that's what I wanted it to do, because I wanted to bottle that feeling, how much that hurt and how badly I wanted redemption. So that was my first one. My second one was my fault. Okay. And I learned 2 really